Hello, this is Kate. I am here to do a video review of the Bookkeeper Business Launch course. I wrote a blog article about it, but I know some people like videos, so I just wanted to hit some of the highlights. As you can see on my blog article, the best way I describe this course is the course you want to take if you want to run and not just kind of stumble and meander and walk your way into having a bookkeeping business or side hustle if you're like me. My primary job right now is a stay-at-home mom, so I'm definitely doing this part-time. Who knows what it'll grow to in the future, but Bookkeeper Business Launch will allow me to grow as big as I want. There are people who have, upwards of 50 clients because of this course. Let's scroll down here. Right here, these 3 free videos from the Bookkeeper Business Launch program. I recommend everyone watch those whether you take the course or not. It is a lot of good free information. It is a good way to kind of give you a very high-level view of how to get started. So let's go down to what you will learn in this course. So you're going to learn accounting. Some of y'all already know accounting. Some of you don't know any at all. I think the material is excellent. He's a superb teacher, and he's brought in some other teachers as well to teach some of the accounting principles. Very basic, very to the point, easier bite-sized classes within the modules. You can see over here the skills section. So this is our education portal. The skills section is where all the accounting is taught. You're also going to learn bookkeeping software. So when I took the course in 2017, he taught the course in Xero. He updated it in 2018 in the fall, and it was taught in QuickBooks Online. Who knows what he'll do in the future, but just by practicing in a software, you're going to get pretty good at it. Now, it doesn't certify you. This course doesn't certify you in those softwares. You have to go through their programs to become a QuickBooks Pro Advisor, Online Pro Advisor, or a Xero Advisor. But you will be good at the course at the program that the course is taught in, which as of 2019 is QuickBooks Online. Sorry. Let's go back here. You're going to learn business. So if you can come over here to the portal, ready to get clients, how to market, how to network, irresistible selling statement. He tells us how to create that to basically kind of like your elevator pitch. There's even more down here. Processes and checklists. You want to streamline your business as much as possible, or you're going to start feeling overwhelmed and just kind of spastic. So he teaches us all those things. This section is called Clients Advanced. He suggests us to not do too much of this right away. You can see I actually haven't taken much of these modules. I did finally make a website after about 1.5 years. He says you don't need that to get started, and I followed that advice. But this is, he basically says you're going to get your first client by talking to people that you know, and that's how it worked for me. So you're going to learn business. What else are you going to learn? Oh, here I wanted to show you. So these are the checklists that the course provides: onboarding, cleanup, reconciliation, end of year closing, all the way down. And then there's a template library, a proposal that you can send, 3 different styles of it actually. There's an engagement letter template. So you can take a look at this list here. Then after you complete 5 sections, which I have done, you'll see I'm a 5-star student. You get access to this advanced content. Let's see it down here, 5-star content. While it takes us there, I'll just say, so I haven't been through any of this yet, but budgeting and benchmarking, that's a great example of something that he shows us how it's going to, that's what takes us to the next level. That's what's going to keep us from being outsourced to the artificial intelligence and the bots. So once you take care of the basics, you get even more. But I think it's pretty wise that he doesn't give us this right away, because it can be overwhelming for us. Let's see what else we learn. Okay, so the certificate of completion, this was added in 2018 in the fall when he came out with version 3.0 of the course. And I went ahead and redid the technical side the accounting side of the course so I could receive the certificate. I have the badge on my business website. I was pretty proud of it. And I just wanted to tell y'all kind of why I think it's important. Let's see if I have a quote here. Okay, I have a couple. Yeah. So I've always been kind of a good student, pretty good student, and like studying. So I've never really struggled with tests, but I know a lot of people do. And it is just so cool to see how many people in the group try and get so excited and know that this is such a huge accomplishment for them. And they celebrate in the group. And it's just really motivating. Like I said, the school part of stuff of life has never been that hard for me, but there are lots of other parts of life that are hard for me that I'm able to get my encouragement from too. But this is just an example. So for those of you who are, struggle with school or maybe don't know that you can go back to school because it's been 20 years, you're in a group of people who are going to just really cheer you on and will help you with the schooling part, the test that you have to take. The way the test works is there's a bunch of quizzes throughout all the technical, the transactions parts, and you have to pass all of those. And then there's a big final project where there's like a fake company that you have to create, and then you're given a scenario of what happens over the course of their business, and you have to kind of follow those transactions, pay those bills, pay those employees, those fake employees, and get the right number answers to then input into your multiple choice test. All right, my personal favorite parts of Bookkeeper Business Launch. Once you buy the course, you're in it for life. So I've been privileged to receive one update. I know that I will receive a 4.0 at some point. You can just see the difference. So here's the old version compared to the new version. He's constantly improving. There's also little minor updates. They've written their own practice problem set recently that wasn't available whenever I was in the just started the course. So for those of you who really need to learn accounting and want a lot of practice, that's just an example of something that he's added. And I'm guessing there was a lot of people giving him feedback saying, like, I need more accounting practice. And so he met those needs. Coworkers. So these aren't really coworkers, but they're a good proxy. I'm a people person. I liked being in an office when I did have a full-time job. And there's the sense that you have some people to celebrate with, to commiserate with, to tell them when you've had your first grandchild, and that's why you've decided to be able to retire from your full-time job to start your own business. And you post a picture of your grandkid in the group, and we all cheer along with you, stuff like that. Again, cheerleading. I know sometimes I wrote about this in this article that my husband's fantastic, but it's hard for him to get as excited about me overcoming a struggle or to really empathize whenever something's going wrong. But just like it is hard when he comes home and wants to talk about work, and I try to nod my head and listen, but I really don't get it like his coworkers would get it if he was talking to them. So when you want to celebrate and get the exact amount of excitement that you need, like, yes, I finally figured out the reconciliation problem, then you have people who have been in those exact shoes, and they'll cheer you on. Super diverse student population. There's one guy in here who's like Mr. Tech, and he tells us all about VPNs and about different security software and which monitors to buy. And there's people who have had no experience in accounting, and then there are people who have their CPA or their EA. So I think it makes the group better. There's always someone who's a pretty good match to you, and so you're not going to feel like you're the only dummy, or you're not going to feel like, man, none of these people know anything, or that no one knows what it's like to be from a small town, or no one knows what it's like to be from a big town that has lots of competition. It's all over the place. They're also from a lot of different countries. I really liked the how to build a website video. This was new. It was a step-by-step. It's how I did it. That's just, I don't know. I didn't have to put this in there, but it's one of the things that stood out to me. Because he had this video, I was able to do something that I'm pretty certain would have not happened if he hadn't created the module. The niche subgroup. So like I put a list here of ones I could remember: real estate, nonprofit, construction, e-commerce, cannabis. There's a Canadians group. There is a B&I group. There's a group of people who live in RVs and who like to travel. So I know there's a lot of folks like that who want this virtual job because of that. So you get to kind of get in your own smaller community from the bigger BBL Facebook family. I was able to receive a military discount. My husband serves. That's not applicable to everyone, but I think it's a good thing to note. I want to say something about my friend Chris. So he's local, and we meet in person, and we were able to find each other because of our involvement in the Facebook group, and it's just been such a blessing. And I don't think that we're unique, as BBL buddies. There's other BBLers that do, team up and are friends and meet in person and have that camaraderie. After you purchase the course, you're going to get a welcome package. You're going to get in the Facebook group. Some people create Facebook groups, just a Facebook profile, just to get into this group. There's a new student orientation call every month. You're going to download the 90-day success plan that will help you know where to go. And the thing I say about that is you can always just go back to that plan. Whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, just go and check off one more box of that plan. I have a copy of this 90-day success plan on the blog. There are support hours, so you get to email folks your questions Monday through Friday, and he has a staff of people who answer. There's also a live Q&A every week. Those are recorded, so if you can't go to them, you can still listen to them. You can submit your question ahead of time, and they go through the questions that have been submitted via email as well, so you can listen to your answer. Talked about the 90-day success plan. Since I've been in the course, he has created several more courses. Tax Business Launch, Money Guides. That's kind of like a personal finance course that you can offer your clients. A lot of small business owners are good at business, but terrible at their own personal finances. That's what that's for. Bookkeeper Elite and Outstanding People and Processes are for people who are really trying to go big, and they're a smaller little niche group of the regular BBL students and are really rocking it. And at the end of this article, there's some great testimonials. So I'm talked quite a while. I'm going to sign off, but I hope this review is helpful. And if you have any questions, please comment on the video or comment on the blog, and come over to the Bookkeeping Side Hustle Facebook group as well. And let me know if you have any more questions or want to purchase this course. All right, have a great day.